The conversation is in continuation of the United Nations Decade of Action on Road Safety and Injury Prevention. Statistics show that a whole lot more needs to be done to reduce road crashes if Nigeria is to meet the UN target of halving the global number of deaths and injuries from road traffic crashes by 2030. Convener of the program, Dr. Yusuf Suberu, identifies high rates of compromise in the operations of some driving schools, as well as the process of the issuance of driver's licenses as factors militating against accidents reduction.
It is noteworthy to state that there is a high rate of compromise in operation of driving schools, as well as the process of issuing driver's license, which is legally responsible for low quality of driver education, increasing rate of road safety violation, and carnage on our roads.
Representatives from the Federal Road Safety Corps attribute most fatal crashes in the country to failure of drivers to comply with traffic rules.
If I do a census here and said, how many of us here will drive and see a traffic light and really obey? Because you are a small pastor. How many of us? If you do that census sincerely, how many of us will see traffic light and stop? How many will head from here to Lokoja and keep to a speed of 100? How many here? So everybody sitting here is one of the recalcitrant drivers we find on the road who feels that either their status by where they work or the state of their vehicle or the money in the bank, they are immune against a road crash.
Other contributors further appeal for sympathy from first responders, especially hospitals who often deny accident victims care and eyewitnesses who often take pictures instead of providing first aid.
You discover that if there is an accident, as earlier mentioned by senior colleague, you carry a victim, you go to a particular medical facility, they will say they don't have doctors or they don't have a bed, you'll be going around. At times you discover that a person may die.
When an accident occurs or road crash occurs, what people do most of the time is that they bring out their phone and they start recording, and people are dying. And we asked ourselves, what exactly is the problem? You know, there is this particular one involving some police officers. They were lying there in the pool of their blood, and people brought out phones and they were recording, and these guys are dying.
As the roads become busier this holiday season, the message to road users is to develop the right attitude and maintain the appropriate speed limits to ensure accidents are reduced to the barest minimum.